come back from the farm and we're going to go ahead and we're going to make simple grilled pork chops with a nice apple chutney. I mean, it's fall, it's a perfect dish for now. We've got our pork chops from Caw Caw Creek, pastured pork, beautiful. But let's get started on the chutney. This is really simple. You got some nice tart Granny Smith apples, peeled, diced. Red onion, diced. Dried cranberries. Light brown sugar. White balsamic vinegar. Mustard seeds. Fresh ginger. Minced. On to heat. All right, we've got our chutney on the grill. Now's a good time for you to get some other things together like your other side items. But what we're going to do now is we're going to talk a little bit about the different types of pork. Well, we've got pastured pork and we've got the kind that you buy at the store. And there's a huge difference, as you can tell. Aside from how thick he cuts his chops in comparison to the ones you get at the store, look at the fat marbling. That translates into flavor. Not much fat, not much flavor. Lots of fat, lots of flavor. Why would you eat this when you could eat this? All right, so let's get them on the grill. All right, we've got a hot, oiled grill. I like to season them with a little bit more salt and pepper. Even though they've been brined, still like to have that little bit of crust on there. I like to spray them with a little bit of olive oil, just to make sure they're not going to stick. Now I've got this grill set, so one side is really hot and the other side is down on low. Because these chops are so thick, we're going to want to grill them, get a nice grill mark on them, and then we're going to want to move them over to the other side and let them roast the rest of the way. You want to go ahead and put it at a 45-degree angle. Go ahead and season the other side now. All right, and now we just let them cook. The biggest mistake that most backyard barbecue chefs make is they move the meat around way too much. All right, we're going to rotate them 90 degrees, keeping them on the same side, and we're going to let them cook for another 2 minutes. That gets you those really cool restaurant-style marks in them. Flip them over once and do the same thing. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and flip them over. This is the one time that you flip them over. That's all. All right, since these are so thick, and a lot of people like their pork done medium, we're going to move them over to the cooler side of the grill. And we're going to shut the lid, and we're going to let them roast the rest of the way. They should be done in about 4 minutes. Our chutney is done. Most of the apples are cooked through. All the onions are nice and soft. It doesn't really matter if all the apples are cooked through. Some could be crisp. It's kind of nice that way. These have been on for about 4 minutes now, roasting on the cooler side of the grill. Perfect. All right. So here we go. Pastured pork, grilled pastured pork chops with a really nice fall apple dried cranberry chutney. Fantastic, because life's too short to eat crappy food.